Okay, so boom, part one of GD getting into it with the Aryan Nation. So I'm sitting in the cell, I'm cooling. I'm waiting for my gal to go on break, you know what I'm saying, so I can FaceTime her. I'm looking at her, she looking at me, we looking at each other. And as I'm waiting on her to go on break, I'm watching one of my favorite shows at the time, Young and the Restless. I got to see what Victor Newman got going on. And as I'm sitting right here cool, you know what I'm saying, eating my chip, drinking my penitentiary Kool-Aid, I heard, hey, G-Body, man, I need to holler at you real quick. All I do is shake my head. I know this is a GB the reason situation. I'm security at the time. So they gotta come and holler at me about whatever going on. I said, man, what's up, G? He said, man, bro, I need to holler at you real. I said, man, the door ring, come on in, bro. He come in, bless his seal. I'm looking at him, he looking at me, we looking at each other. I said, man, what's going on, bro? He said, man, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I got a situation going on right now, you know what I'm saying? It's my personal business. I said, that was up. He said, I ain't trying to make it come, you know what I'm saying, GD business, you know what I'm saying? He said, but man, I said, man, what is it, bro? Go ahead and holler at me real quick. He said, well, I used to deal with this little pink tone on the town, right? I said, that was up. He said, well, I found out she was getting high when my homeboys had been serving her. So when he told me about it, I asked her if she wanted to make some extra money. I could tell where this is going already. He done put this girl on somebody's list, and whatever done went on, you know what I'm saying, it done went wrong. So as I'm listening to him run it down, I'm paying attention to his body language at the same time. Cause one thing for sure, two things for certain in the penitentiary. You gotta believe none of what you hear and none of what you see. You got to make everything, you listen, you got to pay attention to her. So I'm sitting right here and I'm paying attention to what he's saying, cause we call them crazy folk. They're crazy folk. Ain't no telling what crazy folk will pull out, you know what I'm saying? So as I'm sitting right here, this man, she said she wanted to make some extra, so I put on, you know what I'm saying, somebody's visitation list. I'm like, hey, what's up? He said, man, he in nation. I said, here we go. He said, man, everything was on the up and up, bro. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing it for about 2 months straight. You know what I'm saying? He ain't did nothing silly. You know what I'm saying? He ain't told none of his guys, none of his brothers, you know what I'm saying, the business, you know what I'm saying? This my personal business. I'm really mad I had to come up here and holler at you about this. He said, but I wanted to come up here and holler at you. You know what I'm saying? Because you the security. Because yesterday, you know what I'm saying, man, bro did something bogus. I said, what happened? He said, man, bro went up there, man. Dude went up there. He come back from visit. You know, when you come back from visit, it's lockdown time anyway. He said, man, dude ain't never opened the bomb, folks. I said, yeah. He said, man, when the count clear, man, bro, bring me the bomb busted open. He said, so I look at everything, you know what I'm saying? I know what everything's supposed to be. It's 5 Suboxone short, family. And it looked like it probably took 2-3 grams of coke up out of there. He said, so I called my gal and asked my gal, what was it supposed to be? And did she put the white gal on the scales the right way? He said, I know she been doing this, so ain't no way it was short, family. He said, so man, I went to go holler at him and he tell me he ain't take nothing out of the bomb. Like, folk, why? Come on, folks. Why would my gal take from me, bro? I'm making money in here and I'm sending money home. She don't gotta take nothing from me, bro. He think I'm stupid. He said, man, bro, I come to holler at you because you the security. He said, I'm really thinking about going down there and putting my hands on him, bro. He said, but I already know, you know what I'm saying, if I do that because he Aryan Nation, you know what I'm saying, they gonna feel some type of way, you know what I'm saying, because I'm, you know, clearly a different color. You know what I'm saying, they gonna want to deal with their own whatever. I said, hold on real quick, G. Hold on real quick, G. I said, you just said that's your personal business. You didn't want to make that GD business. I said, you just made a GD business, bro. Because regardless if you want to go down there and handle it yourself and you informing me, I said, bro, now it's my duty to make sure you secure if you go. So, bro, you done made this GD business, fam. There ain't no, you can't go down there and do that, fam. Because for one, come on, bro, you already know how that's going to go, fam. He said, man, bro. I said, hold on. I said, man, you know, I got a little rapport, you know what I'm saying, with Big Russ. He said, yeah. I said, man, give me a minute real quick, bro. Step out of the cell, man. I'm finna call Big Russ. I said, man, yeah, give me a minute real quick. Let me call Big Russ. Let me see if I can resolve this real quick, see what's going on, see if we can get dude to pay your money, figure out what we can do, because you already know they ain't finna give you no one-on-one, bro. They ain't finna give you no one-on-one. Man, just step out real quick, G. Let me take him up dinner real quick. All right. He stepped out of the cell. Man, I pulled the phone out, text Big Russ. Hey, I need to holler at you real quick, you know what I'm saying, it's Joe T. He hit me right back. Give me just a second, Joe T, I'll hit you right back. And so I sit here and I'm cooling, I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying, I'm watching Victor Newman, you know what I'm saying, my phone vibrates. I pick up the phone. Hello, what you got going on, man? Man, what's going on with you, Joe T, man? Everything all right? Man, you know, things could be better, you know what I'm saying? But, man, what the hell at you real quick, you know what I'm saying, about a situation, man. You need some knives or anything, you know, let me know. Nah. That ain't what it's on. He said, one of mine, Joe T? I said, yeah, unfortunately so. He said, tell me what's going on. I said, man, look, I know, you know what I'm saying, I ain't trying to get nobody hemmed up, get no hands put on nobody, none of that. I said, really, I'm just trying to resolve this under the radar, you know what I'm saying, between you and me if we can, and the two people that's involved in this situation, that we can move on like this ain't never happened. He said, all right, I understand. I said, because you know what I'm saying, we ain't trying to go through no lockdowns, no misunderstanding, no none of this, no none of that. You know what I'm saying, I'm trying to talk with some sense with him, because now I'm already knowing how this is finna go. So he was like, so what happened? So I started giving him the rundown. He was like, huh? He was like, well, man, just going up there and doing what? Soon as he say that, I'm already knowing I done got this dude in trouble because he going up there, he doing something. They all do that though. Commercial break me, please, because penitentiary rules is in effect. See, the Aryan Nation in the penitentiary, they act like they don't want to have no dealings with black folks, but they end up having dealings with black people, but they keep it under the radar because they don't want to make it as if they're messing or having to go through the opposition, you know what I'm saying? So it's always good, you know what I'm saying, to be cool with the higher ups where you can resolve these situations on the outside, you know what I'm saying, where you can resolve these situations and don't nobody know what's going on, because they try to make it like, oh, you going up there? See, that's really a tactic and a way for them to extort their own. It really ain't that they mad about it, because the same ones who be making it like, oh, you going up there, you doing something, one of them colors, they got something going on with one of us too. They owe the stove, they owe the box, they owe for some narcotics, they holding something for us, they doing something for somebody they ain't got no business doing for. But the number one rule is, in this type of situation here, don't get caught. And guess what? Now, he done got caught. So it's a play on words at this point. I'm explaining something to him, but the first thing I throw out there is, one of the guys done put somebody on his visitation list. I don't have to explain what's going on in visitation because I'm already knowing what he's going to assume what's going on. He's going up there and he's put something in the middle of his body, which is correct. That's why he busts out and say, he going up there and doing what? I'm already knowing when he say that, I got a strike on him. So as I started explaining it, he was like, so what happened, Joe T? So I tell him, man, bruh said, you know what I'm saying, he came back the other day, you know what I'm saying, the bomb was busted. He said it looked like 2-3 grams of this and that. He said, well, which one of them was it, Joe T? I said, man, you know, I said, hold on real quick. Put the phone down on the bed, I popped it up. Hey, G-Body. Hey, crazy phone. Hey, come up here real quick, let me holler at you real quick. He come on up the stairs. When he come up the stairs, I said, yeah. I said, what, who was it? So he tell me, and I said, what's up? He said, everything straight. I said, yeah, everything straight. But when he asked me, was everything straight? I'm looking at him, he looking at me, we looking at each other, and look in his eye. For some reason, I feel like he ain't telling me something. So when he tell me who it is, he step out of the door. I get back on the phone. I tell bro who it is. He said, man, you know what, Joe T, man, I know this ain't none of your business, none of y'all business. He said, man, that brother right there, man, I'm about so sick and tired of him. He said, man, give me a sec, man, I'll call you back, Joe T. I said, that was up. I get off the phone. When I get off the phone, I come out on the rock. When I come out on the rock, he come out on the rock. I hear him, I don't know what all the whistling mean, but one of the brothers pull up to the left, one of the brothers pull up to the right. He get to talking to one, he get to talking to the other, they get to talking to him, they talking back, they convert, they have a whole little conversation. Next thing you know, they split. The two, they go down the step, they go down there and go, man, get up off me. He said, man, what you grabbing on me for? He said, man, all right. So they escorted him up there to go holler at him. So as they walking up the steps right, bruh see what's going on. Bruh look up at me, I'm looking at him, we looking at each other. I said, man, come up here real quick. So he come up here, he was like, man, what's going on? I said, I don't know, I guess they finna holler at him real quick. They going to say a dramatic effect me, please. All you hear, and you can tell it's going down because everybody in the unit turned and looked up at their cell at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Big Russ done stepped out on. When Big Russ stepped out on the unit, you know what I'm saying? He got the big boy belly out, you know what I'm saying? He got the big boy beard, he got all the tats, you know what I'm saying? Big Russ done stepped out and they done made one step in. It could be a little situation. So as we sitting there, you know what I'm saying? Finally, they come out. When they come out, dude going back down the step. But when he look over at us, he smirked a little bit. So when he smirked a little bit, bro was looking at me, I'm looking at him, we looking at each other. Bro was like, man, hold on real quick. Russ, give me the nod. Give him the nod back. I said, hold on real quick, bro. Let me step back in the cell real quick. So I step back in the cell. When I step back in the cell, I text him. He text him back. He hit me and I told him, man, I'm gonna call you out to the count. When the count clear, he, oh, that was up, Joe T. So I wait until they come through and they do the count. When they come through and do the count, I said, let me text him, see if he got his phone. Like, I'm curious to see what was going on. So when I text him to see what was going on, guess what I come to find out? While they in there having this conversation, guess what the Aryan Nation done told his brothers? He tell his brother he didn't take nothing from dude. He don't look at it and he was stealing. He said he was getting what was older than him. He said dude been getting over him and been shortchanging him. Every time he go up there, he act like they didn't put everything that they were supposed to put in there and he ain't been giving him the percentage that he was supposed to be giving him. He said so this time he went up on there, and he took it up on himself and he busted the bomb open and he took out what belonged to him. And that's all he took out of it. And he told his brother he ain't giving him nothing. He said he don't mind, you know himself, and the consequences for going up there doing something for somebody who was in opposition. He said, but am I going to pay him anything? They don't tell him what he said when he said he was going to pay. He said, but man, he ain't paying him nothing. So when I'm talking to Big Russ about this, I'm already knowing in my head how this is finna go. So I said, man, Big Russ said, man, I know Joe T, man. He said, man, that's one of ours, man. He said, you know, I don't know if your brother's telling the truth. I don't know if mine telling the truth. He said, but man, you know, we can't take somebody else's word. I said, Big Russ, I done been through this 1,000 times. He said, man, you ain't even got to explain that to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm finna call him up here 9 times 10. He finna stand on that. I know y'all ain't gonna give him a 1 or this and that, man. I said, man, he said, I know Joe T, man. I know, man. I said, man, look, I'll probably have to call you back here in a while. He said, man, all right, Joe T, man. I just, you know, all right. I get off the phone. When I get off the phone, it's still count time. My seller said, man, everything all right, Joe T? I said, no, not really. I said, because this dude, man, and my seller ain't the business at the time. I'm gonna be honest, commercial break me, please. Penitentiary rules is in effect. You know what's supposed to talk to your seller about organization business, you know what I'm saying? That ain't none of their business. That used to come up a lot, you know what I'm saying? You be up there talking to your seller about the business, because a lot of folks, if you didn't have the folks in they didn't want you to have an opposition in your cell. The reason they don't want you to have an opposition in your cell, because y'all can end up in a situation with the opposition. You could be GD and then all of a sudden GD done got into it with rolling 60 and the rolling 60 is in your cell. So that's an issue. That's a security issue. So they either want you to have somebody who's not affiliated or they want you to have one of the guys in the cell with you. I didn't choose to have one of the guys in the cell with me. Only one time I did that, but after I found out, you know, they be investigating that type of stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and just find somebody who ain't the business. But you don't supposed to discuss the business in there. But sometimes my celly was my voice of reason. Let me vent a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because the guys, you know, they get a little out of control with the rationality and what they want to do and how they want to do stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't pulling, but I'm hollering, man, check this out, Sally. Get what my Sally say. Crazy folk, Joe T. Joe T. Crazy folk. I said, man, bro, I already know. He said, that's crazy folk, Joe T. Man, you know that dude lying. I said, man, he ain't gonna tell the truth, nigga, bro. He ain't gonna tell the truth, man. Y'all wanna hear the rest of this story? Cash out me $1. Okay, so boom 1. And if you ain't supported the kid, go support the kid. The link is in the description. JTB3.org. I'm looking for the support. Y'all mess with the kid. Jump in the comment section, say okay, so boom. My Cash App is also gonna be in the description. Okay, so boom 1. There's some things I'm trying to do. Y'all mess with the kid. I got you.